Okay, today we are going to take some notes over hypothesis, theory, and law. So what we need to do, our objective is to be able to distinguish whether something is a theory, whether something is a scientific law, or whether something is just a hypothesis. Now, if you remember, when we talked about Lisa Simpson, okay, go ahead and turn your interactive notebooks to the Lisa Simpson page. On the Lisa Simpson page, we showed you how to make a hypothesis down at the bottom. All right, so remember that. Today, we're actually going to say, all right, what is this hypothesis? So go ahead and open the hypothesis flap, okay? And we're going to talk about a hypothesis. First of all, it is a possible answer to a question based on our prior experience and observation. So it's based on our prior experience, and it's a possible answer to a question. It usually comes in the form of an if-then statement. Okay, an if-then statement. If I add Ragui to Marge Simpson's hair, then her hair will grow faster. That would be a hypothesis of what we were dealing with before with Lisa Simpson and her project. Okay? So it is an if-then, usually an if-then statement. It can be supported or refuted through experimentation. So, does a hypothesis always have to be right? No. Can a hypothesis be wrong? Absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. A hypothesis could be wrong. It's just a possible answer. So we either could support a hypothesis or we could refute it, meaning that that was proven wrong. But that would be done through experimentation and observations that we have made. Now let's talk about a theory. Talk about a theory. And on your flap there, it shows Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection. So that was a theory that Darwin had. A theory is made of one or more hypotheses that have been tested and supported or accepted many times. So we've done many tests of a certain hypothesis, and every time it has been supported that, yes, that hypothesis was correct. They are the basis for describing patterns and explaining why things occur. Okay? Why things occur in nature. They are widely accepted to be true statements, okay? But they can be disproven over time. So, we've done numerous experiments on this hypothesis. It has come out to be correct, okay? So we generally accept them to be true. However, over time, as we have increased maybe technology, we could disprove a theory. Now, how does that compare to a scientific law? Okay. How does a theory compare to a scientific law? Well, a scientific law is a universal statement that describes a pattern in nature. This statement must hold true under the specific conditions without exception. That means that this statement is never wrong. Okay? The statement is never wrong under the specified conditions. A scientific law is short and sweet and always true. They cannot ever be shown to be wrong. Now, here on Earth, okay, here on Earth, and I said on Earth because it's a little different out in space. On Earth, we have something that we call gravity, okay? So that tells me that if I have something in the air, what happens to it based on gravity? It falls to the ground, right? So gravity is a law that always holds true, the law of gravity. Now,